Alright guys, welcome back. You're still on to Gospel Vibes on Impact Africa Television, and it's time for us to sail because the ship is absolutely set.
Akano, what do we have here?
Alright.
What do we have in there?
Maybe you should tell us who we have here.
We have Smile.
I believe it's always okay, we have another person. We have Akhenoba Davies.
Yeah.
He plays the drums and a few other instruments.
He's an instrumentalist.
Right.
Yeah.
And the core of the point is that he studied library and information science at the University of Ibadan.
What has that got to do with drums?
I have no idea.
You did library. They had drums. They entered library.
I mean,
library music.
Librarians are quiet. They like to read.
No. Don't say librarians are quiet. You
Okay.
didn't say that.
Now let him talk. Finally.
Okay, alright. You're welcome to the show, actually. So.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here this moment.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you very much for answering us.
Sounding so cool.
No, it's sounding so formal. Don't worry, we'll back you now. So let's start this way. Akan, you take the lead.
Okay.
I'm just keep quiet for now.
Let's start from here now. Like, let's know more about you. Like, how did it all start? Being a drummer.
Where do you come from, Steph?
Okay. My name is Akhenoba Davies Oshone. Let me put that. That's my.
I'm waiting for that.
No. Oshone. God is great.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Edo State.
Okay.
Akoko Edo to be precise.
Oh, Akoko Edo.
Ikpeshi, yes.
Now you introduce yourself in Edo.
Really? That would be quite difficult because.
Hey! One Edo man is watching you.
Maybe some other time.
Some other time. Why not now?
I'll go and read the script well and just
Okay, it's alright. Alright, so let's
well my native language. So I'm a graduate of the University of Ibadan, studied library and information science. Yes. I played the drums. So what else?
Yeah.
So
how did it all start? Like, I'm particular.
Yes.
How did it all
from
start?
the womb.
When your mother's when you're doing paradiddles in your mother.
At the age of 5.
Okay. What I would say is this. Should I say it's hereditary or genetic? I don't know how to put it now, but because I know my dad's
Used to drum.
grandfather was a music person who was a dancer while he was alive.
Wait. What kind of dance is that? I mean,
It has to be cultural dance.
No. Break dance or something. So I guess probably from that route we got ourselves into music because my dad loves to play Bob Marley and stuff. He likes to even sing and dance too.
Okay.
So,
can you dance?
No. Maybe when I get to listen to music or something, I would dance. Okay, for drums, fine. Growing up, I guess playing my mom's plate.
I'm breaking plates.
So how many plates did you break when you were growing up? You can't count them.
I'll ask my mom how many I've broken. So then I don't know if you, anybody has played drums before, you can use anything to play drums to your stick of brooms.
I actually agree with you.
Stick of brooms.
I play drums.
Virus.
I agree. I play drums.
I
want everyone to know that I play drums.
Excuse me. I have one funny question for you. I mean, have you ever drummed on your father's head before? Like,
let me go deep into my part of my family. I'm from a polygamous family actually.
Okay.
And I tell people that I occupy 2 positions in my family.
Okay.
I guess you ask me why I said that. Okay, the thing is this. My mom is the second wife.
Okay.
So if you ask me what position I occupy to my dad, I would say I'm the 8th of my dad.
Wow.
So to my mom, I'm the second of my mom.
Wow.
Okay.
So you can now say you want to play drums with your dad's as the 8th child.
Who born you?
You understand that kind of thing. So you say go fear say see league of children we don't follow front.
Okay.
So I didn't do all of that.
How did you start drumming? How did you learn it?
Yeah, like I said, while I was a kid growing up, I just loved the sound of drums and everything. So
why is the drum that particularly caught your attention? I mean, there are a lot of instruments out there. You have the piano, you have the guitar.
One thing I believe is this, and I will say this, and how would I put it now? Like, no apologies to anyone. God is the giver of gifts. And I feel He has embedded in us so many, what word will I use now? Gifts or abilities in us that you just have to search within and draw out of what God has given to you. So I feel playing drums or particularly musical instrument. I moved to musical instruments. I'm also an audio engineer, so I'm a sound engineer.
Okay.
So I play a little of the keyboard too. So the thing is this, I feel that is one thing God has given to me, and I just picked that too and started working on it. So
okay, all right. I want to ask this question now. The reason why we have you here, this is actually one of the major reasons why we have you here. We want to trash out something. Okay, last week we had one of our guests that came around. He plays the keyboard, and though he's more of a singer. You are an instrumentalist. You play the drums. You're a drummer in the church.
Yeah, I do.
Now, there's this saying about instrumentalists. They're already smiling like, you know what I want to ask. Like,
no.
People say instrumentalists are actually not God-fearing. People don't. They have this mentality.
Let's start from here. Like, can we even call them ministers in the first place?
No, see, my question is this: who's an instrumentalist?
Here's the question.
An instrumentalist is someone that plays. Once you play an instrument,
you're an instrumentalist.
You're an instrument.
So you are not a minister, a gospel minister.
You can be a gospel minister. You can be a minister.
Or can you say I'm a gospel instrumentalist?
Is it possible?
You can call yourself a gospel instrumentalist.
Or a secular instrumentalist.
You know, we've had cases where you have instrumentalists. They play in the church at the same time they play. Secular.
Now, they call that stuff gig.
Yeah, they do gigs. See, okay, let me go back memory lane at some point. I was playing secular gigs.
Okay.
I don't know the likes of I once played for the likes of Oyin Konsade,
okay,
the Adra Lumumiduro guy.
Okay.
Fabulous Pizzy is a great artist too in Ibadan. I played a lot of club gigs those times. So, but at some point, when I got to a particular position in leadership in church,
you had to stop.
I had to stop because I am a leader in church, and there are some things I must project.
So you're saying there should be a boundary? Yeah, there should be
a limit to where people would see you as an instrumentalist that also plays in the church.
I think I like what you just said now, but because being a leader, whatever your followers see you do is what they say. Okay, if we can see Davies in the club playing gig, what's
definitely because there's no explanation.
But then the question should be, why is Davies in the club playing gigs?
Now, at that time, why was David in the club?
Okay, at that
time. No, not about that time. Now, I mean, why is Davies in the club playing gigs? It's not for the money.
Yes, I was playing.
And if you do it for a living, don't the churches pay you?
The thing is this: it's a two-sided thing. Okay. If I was going to play in a church for money to get paid, I feel I will walk up to the church and make them understand some certain terms and conditions that sorry, your church, you need a drummer. This is my takes. What is the church ready to offer me? But quote unquote, the thing is this: even if the instrumentalist is serving in your church, like you own a church and I'm an instrumentalist in your church and I am playing, I don't ask you for money. I also feel it's the responsibility of the church
to give you something.
To give you some, not necessarily even give you something, be concerned
about your
well-being too.
I think I agree with you, because I still see instrumentalists as ministers, because definitely the choir, they're actually ministering. You are amongst the choir members, like, and there's this part in the Bible I was trying to rack my brain to see if I can remember, that talks about like when somebody blesses you, you bless the person in return. And the person also gets blessed from what he does to bless you. So you're supposed to bless the person in return. The person doesn't have to speak. So I think from what you have said, I would agree with you that if you've been committed to the church is expected of them to like, okay, what can we do? It's not like
they should see to your welfare too. So that's why I said it's a two-sided thing. If I'm coming to say, okay, this church, I want to play for this church, and I want to get paid, I feel we should outline terms and conditions for working conditions.
A question came to my mind. Okay. You know, he's saying now that there are boundaries as a gospel instrumentalist that you should do and you should not do. The cases of these people, don't you think that the church not sponsoring or being concerned about their welfare is because they don't show loyalty to the church?
You mean the musicians?
So?
The musicians don't show loyalty to that in a way that can.
It's a reason, right? Yes. We have cases that you mentioned last week when they leave the church when someone is being preached.
Yeah.
See, let me see.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Because some after the choir administration, they don't believe that my work is
so
here.
that's
and then they pick up their phones. It's WhatsApp. It's
Facebook. For me, that is nonsense. Any musician or instrumentalist that does that in church service,
he'll be sent out.
You're not supposed to be in the house of God in the first place. See, the two things happen in church. Beyond you coming to play instrument or coming to lift up holy hands and dance, your church serves as a spiritual covering for you, and a place where you get information to use in the society.
True. This is a pastor again.
No, I'm not a pastor. No. Those things look very minute, but there are details that some of us miss out on. Even church members. You see somebody during worship sessions starts taking selfie. Who does that?
You. Maybe you did.
No. Those things are just. I feel we should go back to the days of the Old Testament where you just receive your judgment instantly.
I mean,
no, it's like that, man. I'm good. No. Even during prayer, people just begin to do selfie and then they're
does that?
I don't do it. Why are you looking at me? I don't do it.
No, like the way you have been talking about.
So I feel it's just like you being at your workplace.
Yeah,
a banker for Christ's sake. And you are attending to would you do that?
It's not possible. So now let's back to the question. Why do you think there's a course of disloyalties, like to say?
See, like I said, we have faithful musicians, instrumentalists, we have faithful guys, and we have guys
unfaithful ones.
And we have unfaithful ones.
Okay, so sorry, Davies.
Yeah.
Can you actually blame the church for what most of these instrumentalists do?
I won't blame the church.
You talked about we have some committed instrumentalists in the church.
But whether you ask after them or not, they will still be doing it.
They're always there.
Yeah.
But at the point, okay, for now, I'm done with school. Okay, you are a graduate from now. You've not gotten a job, and you're still trying to search for a job.
Yeah.
And your church, they are aware about it.
Yeah.
And you are coming, you're not being paid, and you're a graduate. How do they expect you to leave? Okay, like now, I'm playing drums, and then the stick gets broken.
Okay.
Where do I get money to buy sticks?
Okay,
I'm not working.
Let me say this. I know some people might not agree with what I want to say, but it's something that works for me, and I've seen my mentors and other people do that has really worked for them. As an individual, I also feel you should learn to create other streams of income for yourself. Services are just highest twice in a week or 3 times in a week. You can do other things.
So are you saying as an instrumentalist, you cannot release an album?
That's what I'm saying.
That is solely instruments.
You can do that.
No songs.
You can do that.
Definitely, you will need money for that.
You see, the truth about the matter is this: you have friends that will support your ideas. You have family members that will support your ideas. And the truth about the matter is this: you might not have all of the money at once. You can still do other stuff. You can teach classes for children, holiday drums lessons, music lessons. You can do other stuff to do business. Then raise some funds to push yourself.
So he said it's possible to release an album, just play instruments.
Yes, it's very possible.
Something came to my mind now. I mean, platforms to train.
Yeah.
Do churches give this platform? And some churches that maybe once a week they don't open the doors unless there are services, and they won't allow you to touch that drum until it's service time. So I don't think that these people go out to train.
Okay.
I mean, at the cost, they pay for the training. I mean, they pay for a particular drum to use, or these artists outside give them the chance to learn from them. Could that be a reason why they don't really stay committed to the house? I
know.
Because I really want to trash this out. I mean, why do they?
I won't agree to that, because check majority of the instrumentalists we have now. Most of them had their roots
from the church.
Yes.
But we have quite a number that started from outside.
No. I won't agree. I won't agree to that.
I will also agree with
majority.
Well, I know of some.
You know
of some from outside, yes.
Like when you mean outside, how do you mean outside? Like a drum school or?
Yes, exactly. Like a drum school.
I think that's different. It could be an instrumentalist who plays in the church. He actually had an academy, or he has a place where
even if he goes outside to learn, and it maybe didn't start from the church. See, it boils down to him, what he desires.
True.
Like I said, my own place is the place of service in church.
Okay.
And if church says, okay, Davis, we want to give you this, in return.
Okay, so would you like to collect it?
No, if they give it to
you
me,
say
no,
yes or no?
no, if they will give it to me, like somebody always says, money is a defense. Listen to this last part. Money is a defense. He said lack of it is an offense. So see, that's what money is good.
True.
Money is good, but there should be measures at which we should try, as in measures we should use in getting what we want to get.
Okay, let's play a trick on this. Officially,
yeah.
Should instrumentalists be paid? Officially, yes or no?
Yes, they should be paid.
Hey, this is my next money.
Let me not ask you why, because okay, let me just ask small why. Let me ask small why.
Okay.
Like why?
Why? You said church services are twice a week.
No,
I just give an example.
3 times a week.
Okay,
so
wait
should
now.
I be paying
I'm
for?
sorry, like Fermi, I want to say something about based on that question.
Okay.
Instrumentalists are come around and say, okay, you'll be paid. We'll pay you, for example, we're paying you 25,000 naira.
Okay,
you're only coming to play only on a Sunday service.
And on Wednesdays.
For Bible studies, you don't come around. For prayer meetings, you don't come around. During church programs, you don't come around. You only wait till Sunday.
Okay. Like I said, systems. Like my pastor would say, he says, system saves you stress, time, energy, and money. Okay. Now the thing is this: if I'll be paying you 25,000 naira, and we sat down to discuss it, okay, bro, I'll be paying you 25,000 naira per month for playing drums in church. You have to make this service. You have to make this service. You have to make this service. It's a contract. It's official now.
Official.
You get it. So I know that I am coming to work, quote and unquote.
Yeah.
But my kind of person in church, there are days I get Davies this nice job.
Okay, now I think he has cleared the hair on the argument about they don't really stay loyal in church. They go out to play, they do gigs, and they play their WhatsApp and all. So he's saying, if you catch anyone, I mean, what's happening in the house of God? You send them out. He said so. I didn't say that. He said so.
I will do that definitely. You're supposed to honor God.
Honor God, even if right.
Whatever it is you are doing, you honor God.
Even your lifestyle should honor God. You honor God. You actually ministry.
I just believe that.
So
I'm not a pastor, but
you're talking like one.
Davies Akhenoba.
Answer one final question before we let Davies go. One final question, Davies. You they pour offering, they pay tithes. No. I'm saying instrumental.
See, some principles are just biblical. You just have to honor.
But do you do it? Do you put off?
I do.
Yeah.
Forget the fact. No. See. I think we need to work out something. Probably make a research or get the statistics of guys that really do these things, because you have a handful of them that do the bad things. It does not mean everybody does.
That was why he asked you. Like, do you pay that?
I do. I even sow seeds.
Okay, good. Davies, thank you very much. Let's let Davies go now.
We're not finished. This topic is really interesting for real.
Honestly, it was great having you.
I wish we actually had a drum.
So it could practice on his head. You know, it's all. Yeah. Use that kind of head to practice.
I would like to be here again. So
it's no problem. We'll definitely have you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, guys. I'm sure you enjoyed your time with
Davies Akhenoba. The Edo man. I cannot speak Edo.
Imagine. It was a swell time with him. So guys, we'll be going on a very short break. We'll be right back for our
top 10 countdown.
I love the part.
Akhenoba.com.
Don't say that. That just sounds like a type of language. Guys, we'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere.